In the latest batch of Love is Blind's episode, we revisit the conversation of the prenup with Virginia and Devin. Virginia, she's very financially successful and she's the one who brought up the prenup. Devin was instantly uncomfortable. He started talking about, it's setting us up for divorce. But Virginia is holding very firm on, the fact that she's not preparing for divorce and it's simply insurance and it covers both of our backs. When we go to meet Devin's family with Virginia, the topic of a prenup comes up again. His family are not happy with it. Again, they're bringing up the whole, it seems like you're preparing for divorce. But for me, the family just seemed very exploitative, and it was given like, we're not happy that Devin is going to have less access to your money. And it was given from Devin that he's not happy that he's going to have less access to his money. If they now divorce, he's not going to get a cut of what she has. That's what it was given to me. Especially since, she was talking about covering his debt, helping him out financially. So I feel like maybe he was uncomfortable with the prenup because that might come in between what he was plotting. So Virginia sorts out this prenup, delivers it to him. Again, he's visibly uncomfortable now that the prenup is finally here. Maybe he was just thinking this was just going to be an idea and they weren't really going to go through with it. Again, he brings up the question, what would you say, hypothetically, to other people who would say that a prenup sets you up for a divorce? Again, Virginia very calmly just says it's not that, it's just preparing just in case, the worst case scenario. We've got to be smart about things. It protects us, it protects us both. I'm not saying that we're going to get divorced, but you just got to be prepared. Then near the end of the batch of the episodes, we see Devin with this paper. The music is getting very tense. I'm thinking maybe he's gonna, either say that he doesn't want to sign the prenup or, negotiate the prenup with some wild amendments. But he comes back and basically says, he's spoken to a family lawyer and he's spoken to his parents and he's happy to sign the prenup. And I was like, oh, okay. Why were they making it sound like he was going to cause a ruckus about it? Virginia's very happy and things are signed. And, notably in the prenup, it says, in terms of debt management and stuff, the debts that they came in with, if they still have that debt after marriage, it's going to be their debt. Obviously, we saw Virginia offer to pay off his debt, but I don't know, maybe she was just lying about that because she, the prenup says that his debt is his own and he's got to take care of his own debt that he's bringing into the marriage. But hey, I love this for Virginia. It was very smart from Virginia, and I'm proud of her for doubling down and not being manipulated out of this prenup, because I feel like that's what Devin was trying to do. He was trying to manipulate his way out of it. So after that, I'm thinking they're on the road to marriage, but then we see in the trailer for the next batch of episodes, Devin's talking about he's not sure if he wants to marry Virginia. He's not sure if Virginia's the woman for him. And I think that's because after the prenup, he's thinking like, wait, she said she was going to pay off my debt. Who's going to pay off my debt now? Is she really going to hold me down like she said? Or is she going to hold me accountable for making this money for my business? And is that going to affect me planning to mooch off of her? Because that's what it's giving. But I got to hear from you guys and this prenup situation. Are you here for the prenup? What do you think? Do you think a prenup sets you up for divorce, or do you think it's smart for every couple to have a prenup? What do you think about Devin and how he was moving towards the prenup? Do you think it was healthy for him to have doubts, or do you feel like he was low-key trying to manipulate his way out of the prenup? And in terms of him not wanting a prenup, do you feel like that was purely religious, or do you feel like he had other ulterior motives? And in terms of the trailer, we're seeing him having cold feet. Do you think this is because of the prenup? Let me know what you guys think.